your boy J-Bo got locked back up, right?
Yeah.
But there's always a but. This is for a PPP, fraudulent PPP loan.
Yeah.
It's drugs involved in the indictment.
Yeah.
But his charge is just
a PPP loan.
PPP, right?
So do you think one of the co-conspirators in here helped him get the PPP loan, and that's why he's tapped up in this shit?
I think they probably definitely helped him get the loan, but I think he had an LLC in his own name, and they say, "Yo, do it right here." He ain't had no 6 months. He went and filed an LLC, probably got a little 20 bands. Let's read the article real quick before I give mine.
Yo, G-Source said Blue lined them up.
Hey, Blue in the comments, so I'm gonna show you that too. Shout out! I'm gonna show you something about Blue. He's in the comments. More than 24 arrested and rounded up members and associates of the Black Mafia family. Now this is a headline because I guess he got J-Bo. He's as BMF as you get.
Yeah.
This is out of St. Louis. More than 24 people were arrested this week in connection with charges including drug trafficking and financial crimes. Fleming said Thursday. Attorney said this Fleming. The arrest by the U.S. Marshals, federal agents, and local police follow a series of grand jury indictments. 34 people have been charged in connection with the investigation, most in the past few weeks. During the arrest and associated court-approved searches, officers and agents covered a large quantity of fentanyl, pounds of meth, firearms, and cash. In the detention hearings Thursday, prosecutors described the arrestees as members or associates of the Black Mafia family. A motion seeking to have one of the defendants jailed until trial says the BMF holds itself out as a drug trafficking and money laundering organization distributing large quantities of narcotics in the St. Louis area and elsewhere. One of the defendants, Chad Brown, calls himself the junior boss of the BMF. Another detention motion says and has discussed drug trafficking by the BMF in multiple videos posted on various social media platforms. These indictments and arrests targeting an organization that did not just limit their crimes to drug trafficking. Others have been accused of laundering money for the organization and taking advantage of the coronavirus pandemic to fraudulently obtain thousands of dollars in loans that were intended for struggling businesses and employees. Those included Chad E. J-Bo Brown, 51, indicted on 1 count of bank fraud and 1 count using a false writing or document. He is accused of submitting a fraudulent IRS Schedule C form to obtain a PPP. Right? I think, bro, you know what they said you was getting for the PPP, a dub, 21 or some shit, a dub, though, for the most part. I think he went, if they told him, he got the LLC, he got when he came home because he wanted to drop a book, and I think he put some shit in, lied about having employees and all that, and they rocked him.
You said what?
It was fucked up. I think, my thing is, though, how bad do the streets got to be when kingpins, and you could say, oh, he wasn't the kingpin, he was the underboss, he was, listen, the underboss, the third, fourth string to Big Meech was a kingpin. You understand what I'm saying? The amount of work they had access to. Yeah. That means they could fill any order. Them niggas is kingpins. You take them niggas away from Big Meech and put them niggas 5 states over, they the kingpin over there. When Big Meech not in town, they the niggas with the work. So J-Bo definitely a kingpin, right? In my eyes. He out there doing PPPs in his own name, baby. For the little 20 bands, they wasn't getting no 100 and all that. He was getting 100 through the other one.
Nah, PPP was getting the hundreds, the millions.
Oh, so he probably tricked up for a dub. I mean, like 100. He really done that. Why would he do it in his own name? That's how I know that the streets gotta be fucked up. If a nigga like J-Bo is out here doing the PPP.
Yeah, he did a profile piece of somebody else that did a PPP.
Yeah, that was the OG from NC Fleming, Hook. But he had a lawsuit already. And an LLC because he had a nonprofit. So he tried to double back and they lied and they caught. But we've been said that it was a paper trail. They was going to be snatching people up. They got 8 years to snatch you up, 7, 8 years.
Yeah, they do.
So they gonna get they still getting around to everybody that did those fake ass PPPs. And what was the other one then besides the PPP that everybody was doing?
SBA.
Yeah, the
SBA.
SBA. Yeah, SBA was the dub. That's what I'm talking 13, 15, the dub. That was for forgiving. That's the shit you would get back with the LLC. PPP, you have to show access or proof that you had employees and all that.
Employees and all that. So they were using fake. Some people were getting fiend socials and all that.
See, but also, the rest of the article, it says, also, anytime we're able to demand organization involved in selling the big four, fentanyl, methamphetamine, heroin, and cocaine, is a big deal, right? Because some of these people got, see right here, Robert Lewis, 45, he was indicted on 4 counts of fentanyl distribution and 1 count of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Sims, Robert Honest Sims, conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more, a mixture containing methamphetamine. Bay, Samir Simpson Bay, was indicted on 1 count of distribution of 40 grams or more of fentanyl, 400 grams, 500 grams or more methamphetamine. These dudes, this one was $1 million. He tried to money launder $1 million in drug proceeds. And Tiff BMF, she on Instagram too, was indicted on 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering and 4 counts of money laundering. So do you think right here, this is basically, all right, we got J-Bo. Now we ask everybody, do they want to get out of jail free card? And offer you want to go home tomorrow? Tell us some of that work with J-Bo. Do you think that's something that the feds is asking?
Possibly. But I think, like, Tiff got the money laundering. What else she got?
That's it, I think. Tiff got 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering and 4 counts. Yeah, 4 counts of money laundering.
J-Bo got wire fraud.
She got 1 count of conspiracy and 4 counts of money laundering. J-Bo just got 1 count of bank fraud and 1 count of using a false writing a document. So he might get light, but he got his points is already up, right? So he might get smacked a dime or something.
Is that? I mean, that's a low level. I mean, his offense is non-violent. I mean,
nickel.
Possibly, yeah. Look at Baby Blue. He got like what? He got like a nickel and only did like 18 months.
But he took a downward departure. They said.
The Baby Blue.
You said Blue?
No, not Blue Da Vinci. The one from Pretty Ricky.
Oh, Blue there, but I don't know if he had a record or not. J-Bo just came home from doing 15.
Yeah.
You know
that was non-violent too, though.
Do you think? This is what I'm saying, though. The reason why I said, the streets got to be fucked up because, listen, if he would have came home and got right to dropping books and all that, but if he's willing to do something like this, you can't tell me he's not willing to jump back in the streets also. If you're willing to do some dumb shit like this, put your real name and give them your social and submit some false claims and all that, think you're going to get away with it, then I know you're dumb enough to get back in the streets. So if Kingpins is willing to be scammers, this is crazy. Niggas might as well hang it up. This whole street, you just seen Gang earlier, Sticky B say niggas ain't answering the phone, they in another jail. He the only one putting on. Gang ain't holding him down. You got J-Bo.
I don't think J-Bo wanted. I think that's why he did this, because he didn't want to jump back in the streets.
Bro, the scamming is the streets, the new streets.
I mean, I think he did this because he didn't want to jump back into like selling drugs.
What if he did this so he could have some bread to cop some joints?
Then he would be charged with that.
Hey, man, that part they might be good at hiding that part. It was BMF. But you can't be good at when you got to submit your name.
He thought it wasn't like he didn't think that they was going. He thought Trump was going to win and they wasn't going to be on it like Biden is.
Oh, he was loving that bread when it touched. Definitely. That's the game.
He underestimated the power of the people, the power of the government.
Yeah, they gonna come get you. They got time. They still got time. They still got time right now.
I heard that NLE Chopper mom has put out a thing for him.
Yeah, he missing. He missing. That's a fact. Hopefully he get home safe, man. Mom's is on looking for you, man. Come back home.
He went to his own neighborhood or some shit, right?
But look, 50 dropped a post. It said BMF again. Ain't this a bitch? J-Bo story is a spinoff. I'm gonna put it on the tube. You know the vibes. So I guess J-Bo is about to drop. I mean, he about to drop a show on J-Bo after BMF. That's gonna be the spinoff.
Tiff BMF Nelson. What's her Instagram?
Tiff BMF, yeah, Tiffany J. Nelson. What you think about that, though?
That's wild.
Your boy Fifth.
Make a spin-off.
You think that'd be a good show? It starts out in St. Louis.
Cause he's gonna have J-Bo in this part when they're in Atlanta and shit. You know, that's gonna come out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. You can have that.
So what you think about this situation, man? What's your take on it? Huh?
My take is
Your take on this situation.
I think he went the wrong way about he wanted to live up to, you know, like that song. What's that Jeezy song? When he said, "Get rich, stay flow, ball like bitch, I ball like J-Bo."
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He wanted to live up to that when he came home, but the paper won't like that, man. So somebody told him like, "Yo, you know, this." He did it, and it worked out for him, but he didn't think like it would the end results would be like this.
He didn't think that was gonna double back.
I mean, I knew because I'm gonna be real with you, they had like things, you know, it was stuff in the newspaper that showed like who got the PPP loan and all that. It was like public information for that shit, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that was different, bro. That was different. And I think like in the show how much money some niggas got and all that. And, like they coming. Like he's not the only one. It's gonna be a lot of people. Fucking jails are gonna be flooded with niggas with PPPs.
Man. You think that's gonna be a decent show if 50 drops that though? The J-Bo story?
I mean, yeah, he could. In St. Louis. They're gonna be in St. Louis in this one too.
Cuffy gotta be on that though.
Maybe, yeah.